it's Nick here. So I wanted to make this video just because I haven't been making a video in a really long time. So as you can tell by the channel, other than this video, the news video that I've put out is my reaction to the Equestria Girls 2 trailer. I've been previewing this video, I've been previewing it so long, and now it's finally out. And it is finally, for the first time, public. So no more redirect video for that. However, that video will still be on this channel. Why? Because it will not only redirect to the version of just myself, but it will also be a route to the original compilation video. So that's staying up there. A few more things I wanted to talk about today. I apologize for not doing a video in a while, but since that time, since the last time I made a video, there's been a lot of things that have happened. I haven't made a video on this, but I will in the future. It will be about a new meetup group that I am part of, so if you want to join, stay tuned. What else? I want to get a few things out of the way first. In my absence, the Boston Bruins are going back to the Stanley Cup playoffs, which is great as always. What else? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Boom. That's right. So, as you can see right here, Gold Teeth, that is a lyric to the song Royals by Lorde. This will change whenever I make a video here. This trophy is my championship trophy. Unfortunately, it's not a first place, it's a second place. So, this is what they give you. This is literally what they give you, and I missed out on my opportunity to get one of these 2 years ago when I sang Skyscraper. Both videos are, of course, on the internet. Just search them up. GNBVT, Royals, Lorde, or GNBVT, Skyscraper, Demi Lovato. Anywho, so that happened. Those things happened. This happened. What else can I talk about? I don't know. Here's something that I can talk about, though. So, a few of you have probably heard about this right now. It came out yesterday. It's pretty big to me, at least. And there it is right there, telling me I have 1 day left to win Large Pond, even though I already have Large Pond. Of course, I am talking about the My Little Pony game. If you have no idea what this is just yet, let me break it down for you. Before I went to BronyCon, then a few months after I'd actually become a Brony, when I was finally when it's getting closer and closer to, yes, we're going to BronyCon, there was a game released by a company named Gameloft. I talked about this on a past episode of My Little Recap, which was my whole thing where I did 2 weeks of Equestria Daily. I covered this. But Gameloft basically made a My Little Pony game. And the storyline, it was pretty simple. Nightmare Moon is back. She's covered the entire land in darkness. Oh, hello. It just says there's a minecart wheel right here with your name on it. Woohoo. And that's what I'm going to be talking about, but not just yet. So what happened was basically Nightmare Moon comes back. Twilight and Spike basically get out of there. And it's your job to save Ponyville from darkness. Well, eternal darkness, that is. How? By bringing back the characters, setting up shops, clearing dark spaces, well, basically making dark spaces light, activate separate pillars for elements of harmony, and just beating the game, just doing that. That's how you basically win. You can also level up your characters by playing mini games, and over time, the thing of the game got pretty popular. Now, again, this was a little bit before the Season 2 finale, so keep that in mind. All you could do was basically be in Ponyville, and all the characters were there. So when Season 2 finished, they released Canterlot. Yes, they made another version of the game, this time with Canterlot, after you get to a certain level. So, yeah, you could go to Canterlot because of the royal wedding. So, you meet Shining Armor, Andrew Francis does the voice of Shining Armor. In fact, everyone from the original cast does voice acting for the game. So, yeah, it's huge like that. Now, moving on. So after that, there was a lot of hype about all these other, seasonal mods. So, when Halloween came, it was Canterlot and Ponyville were celebrating Nightmare Night. When Christmas came along, everything was covered in snow, and both sites were celebrating Hartshorn Eve. When it was Valentine's Day, everyone was celebrating Hearts and Hooves Day. Most recently, they were celebrating St. Patrick's Day with all this green. Now, here's the thing. When the movie came out, after Season 3, after the movie came out, Gameloft decided to not only bring in Sunset Shimmer and Flash Sentry as characters that you could play with, but there's a new minigame, and it's off to the side. It's nothing like it can level up your characters, it's just here's a separate game. Basically, it's one of those tapping games, so you have to tap the screen at the right time, and it's basically Equestria Girls and a dance thing. And that was pretty cool, I think. I think that's pretty good. So, how do you level up characters? Well, there's other mini-games there. There's a ball toss game, which actually got an update when Equestria Girls thing came out. And the two that have basically stayed the same since their release. The apple picking game, which is basically you move the character back and forth, and it's kind of like a ball drop into a basket type thing. And that stayed the same since the beginning, because originally it was just the ball game, back and forth. Or really, it was hit, Pony hits it back, wait for it to hit the ground, and then hit it, or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe it was you could hit in midair. I don't know. But then came the third game, which is basically connect the dots in constellation form. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and that's basically stayed the same since its release, which is probably with Canterlot. But why am I bringing this up if everything I've said is still here? First off, yes, there is a section in the game where Twilight changes from unicorn to alicorn. I have already done that. It took so long to do that, but I did it. I've gotten there's 6 element shard things that with a certain amount of pillars. I'm almost done with that. All I need is the 6th, and that's it. But magic element shards are really hard to come by, so yeah. Oh, and by the way, I never mentioned this. There are parasprites and changelings. Parasprites and changelings. Yeah, bad. So, why am I bringing this up if I've covered basically everything? Well, they just remade the game yesterday. Basically, first off, they're bringing in Season 4 characters. The Night Dude, the Night guy, the pony in, night armor, the pony with all the planets going around his head, and Trenderhoof. All from, Simple Ways. All from Simple Ways, episode 12 of season 4. Why they didn't include Discord in this game, I have no idea. But they have Nightmare Moon, they got the Changeling, so you're bound to see Chrysalis whenever you get to, like, the end of the Canterlot storyline. And then, I don't know what they're gonna do with Sombra, but whatever. Anywho, not only have they added those characters, but they've also added a brand new mini game. So, what's this mini game? Well, just like the Canterlot, just like the Equestrian Girls thing, it's a completely different thing. Basically, it's a minecart race where you can jump, and here's how the concept works. After reaching level 6, the mine opens. Why? Because freaking Sapphire Shores is back, basically. It's basically last week's episode all over again. By the way, if you haven't seen For Whom the Sweet Bell Toils, it's kind of a spoiler. Anywho, so yeah, she's here, she says, I need some gems, and the only way you can get them is by going through the mine. So you're in a cart, and here's the thing, you start off with 5 wheels, which are basically like the start of the game. You can continue with gems, and you also have coins, but whatever. The coins basically upgrade stuff. And here's the thing, it starts you off with 5. Once you start playing the game and you reach 0, once you've started, like you've spent your first one, there will be a timer, and every hour that is spent, you will get 1 wheel up until the 5 out of 5 is reached. I have no idea what happens when you get, like, more than 5, but I would guess it kind of, like, says maxed out or something like that. Now, here's the thing. You can wait the hour out, or you can hope for the best and collect it from the shops, which is basically a surprise. So, yeah, and they're the Diamond Dogs. The Diamond Dogs are back. The Shadow Bolts are in this game too. There's also some leveling up, 5-star, whatnot. So, yeah, I like this new mod. It's pretty fun and addicting. And I just got, right here, 1 hour just ended, and already we're into the second. But yeah, if you guys don't have the app, what are you doing? It's on iOS, it's on Android, get it. There is, and I think I put in this video, a link to a list of name post thing that Equestria Daily did when the game came out. So if you want to find friends on Gameloft Live, which is basically like your go-to thing other than like Facebook, basically, yeah, that's where you're going to have to get like some major stuff in the game. But link is in the description if you want to find someone and be friends with them. It's kind of gone a little downhill, even though there have been some new updates to the game, but yeah, maybe my name's in there, who knows. Anyway guys, I will see you later, and that will change on the next video. Again, apologies that I haven't made an actual video in a while, but yeah, I mean, what can you do? So, thank you guys again for sticking it out. If you haven't seen my reaction to the EQG2 trailer, go check it out. I put a link in the description as well. I've also put a link in the description for the list of names for Gameloft Live. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys for the next video. Later, guys.